story of Ivar and Frode. Over a millennia before Ragnarok, the gods Odin, Freya, and Balder, well known, well praised, and well feared, Thor and Loki were not yet gods of this time. One random fall night, a storm comes rolling in, crashing and plundering the land and towns it reached in masses. Hurricanes from the east blew, earthquakes and tornadoes rumbled from the west. Entire villages wiped out. When the chaos had finally stopped, there was almost nothing left in most places. A Viking warrior called Eric stumbled upon a baby, alone in the field that was the centerpiece of the disaster. This area was far from any town or village and land free from any kingdom, so the baby being there was more than strange. The baby looked as if it was born just yesterday. The only thing in sight beyond direct beyond direct land was this baby and two separate ravens, one on the east of the field and the other to the west. Eric took this as a sign from Odin himself and carried the baby home to his wife, and they named him Ivar. Ivar was a very strong and healthy baby, and his parents believed him to be one with nature. When storm clouds rolled, Ivar always waved his hands as if warding off the storms. When he got a baby rattle, he would shake it at the clouds, keeping the storms at bay. Rain fell and wind blew, but storms were not disasters. On the third anniversary of the disaster, Ivar was playing and running along the river. Giant black storm clouds came rolling in, thunder crashed, and lightning lit up the sky in seconds. Ivar screams at the clouds and waves a stick he found on the ground. A single hailstone falls from the clouds and hits Ivar in the face, knocking him out and falling into the river. The storm grows angry and loud, and lightning sparks the sky all night, but no storms shows and no rain falls. The next morning, Eric finds another born baby at the top of the river. Ivar was found laying in the grass at the bottom of the river, alive but with a swollen forehead. Eric named the new baby Frode, and so the boys grew up together, but very differently. Ivar was very strong and loved to explore anything that wasn't water. He had a fear of drowning, ironically. And Frode was smaller but faster on his feet and loved nothing more than swimming and exploring waters. On Ivar's 18th birthday, or 18th found day, what? On Ivar's
What?
18th found day, he set off on his own to explore new lands. He first went to the near land where he was found and claimed it as his own, expanding his land from there in all directions. Ivar conquered and eventually ruled as king of most of the land on his side of the planet, and a great king he was. Frode knew his brother would be great and did not want to live in the shadow, so Frode gathered a crew and set out to sea at 17, just 2 years after Ivar left, and just 1 month after Ivar claimed king of his first country. Frode commanded the seas. Some called him the Water Viking, and others called him the first pirate. No matter what anyone called him, he was king of all the seas. No boat went anywhere without Frode, the Sea King, knowing. He had hordes of battle boats all over the world and stations at every bay. And so came the time that Ivar set aside his spear and set across the seas to find, explore, and conquer new lands. Of course, he could not do so without the permission of Frode. Ivar thought it ridiculous to have to ask his baby brother for permission to sail the seas. He didn't even know Frode had set sail, let alone ruled the seas. When Ivar finally did ask Frode if he could sail across the seas to explore new lands, Frode told him under the condition that Ivar surrenders half of the land that he claims in the new lands. This request made Ivar furious because his goal was to rule all the land. Besides, Frode already ruled all the seas, and the two of them can rule the world. Ivar refused the deal, and Frode warned that selling the seas without his permission is declaring war. Ivar agreed that it would indeed be trespassing. 3 months pass, and Ivar prepares to set sail for the first time. He had gathered a portion of his army and took control of a docking station. As he leaves the docks, giant clouds cover the sky, great winds blew, and sea waves crashed as thunder roared. Frode met Ivar at sea as Ivar expected him to, but the fight that took place was nothing someone could imagine. Ivar and Frode fought like supernatural beings, as if the gods themselves were fighting. Thunder roared and lightning struck with every throw and slice Ivar gave to his brother, Frode being quick and dodging most of them. Waves crashed and tsunamis flew as Frode attacked Ivar. Giant sea monsters began to rise out of the sea, attacking Ivar as if being commanded by Frode. He truly was the king of the seas. Fighting back with all his strength, Ivar slashes at the beast with a sword in one hand and protects himself with a shield in the other. Finally, after days of fighting the sea monsters, Ivar defeats the last beast and has Frode neck to sword. Ivar looks at his brothers, or looks in his brother's eyes, and softly says, "We were so close to ruling the world, Frode." And Frode turns blood red with anger, and his final words are, "By the gods that placed us here together, I swear in the next life and every life thereafter, I will return and always rip your entire world apart." Ivar slices Frode's head off and throws it and his body in the sea. Ivar then claimed new king of the seas and went on to rule most lands around the world and his family for about a century after, before the different lands split and were at war with each other again. It was Ivar that discovered the land of the giants and was the first man to open the gates to other realms. Ivar married a giant and they had children, but so it be, as Frode's final words, the two are destined to fight and rip apart the world or agree to save it together. A backstory of, I will say, Vhonn and Bjorn in their first life. So when you guys ask how old Bjorn is, he's a few hundred years old in this life, but he's lived many lives. And Bjorn and Vhonn both remember everything about each life.
Okay.
So where we left off, you guys were dealing with Vhonn. You guys kind of just met Vhonn. Found out that he is Bjorn's brother, and we're trying to fight him, but he was shifty and had some type of magical powers. Um, let's see, Lillith discovered that she can use her magic. Um, she's got a spell entangled. I think you guys all leveled up too, right? And Lyra discovered that she has magic she has yet to learn to control, but um, let's see. And tamed a three-headed feline. So there's that. And you guys are face to face with Vhonn right now. I think Thrain was left kind of face to face with Vhonn, but Vhonn has created his distance. The last thing that was said was by Thrain asking Bjorn how the hell you guys are supposed to defeat him. And Bjorn responded with, we're probably going to need magic for that. Vhonn then creates space between him and Thrain, so Thrain's not directly in front of him, and says, haha, try all you might, but you can't defeat me. This is my world, and now you're stuck here too. So that is where you guys are right now.
Great.
So
Yeah.
everybody roll for initiative.
I got a 16 on initiative.
Me too. 17.
Two 16s and a 17. Okay.
So, are we supposed to re-roll since we both got the same?
Yes. That's what I was just about to say. You guys reroll.
14.
7.
Okay, so we'll go Lyra, Thrain, then Lillith. So you guys are kind of like at a standstill with Vhonn right now.
Is he just talking to us right now, or are we fighting? Like,
No, he's just talking to you. He's like, going on his evil monologue.
okay. Difficult.
You can skip your turn if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Then it's my turn, and I don't know what to do. I can't. I don't have magic, so I can't do anything against him.
Right, and that was the same thing you said before. You were like, "Let me get this straight. I don't have any magic."
And the only way to defeat him is with magic. So, I guess I'll just. Are there any rocks around?
You guys are outside. You guys are like in the middle of the town. You guys are like in the middle of the land of Svarfaham.
Yeah.
And
So,
yeah, so you guys
so
are just
there has
outside.
to be. Yeah. I
Something
would like to
around, yeah.
pick up a medium-sized rock and chuck it at him.
Okay.
So,
Just to provoke him, not to like.
Yeah, you've been provoking him this entire time. Roll strength. I'll give you a plus. Roll strength. Yeah.
I said I got. Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, you got an 8. So, not that it matters all that much, but you throw the stone and Vhonn just like disappears and reappears kind of to the side of where he was, and he yells at you and says, "Will you calm your short ass down?"
That rude motherfucker.
And it is now Sunny's turn.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Just check what type of spells you can throw and use one of them and hope it goes well.
She did that already.
Yep.
Oh, did you get another spell
Why
when
not
you leveled up, or just one
try
still?
it again?
I'll have to check my spells. Can I'm gonna use Entangle just like last time. I'm gonna cast Entangle and Trap Vhonn again. Well, try Trap Vhonn again.
Okay. So, okay, I need you to roll a d20. So you have to roll higher than he rolled. He rolled a 16.
Why do I roll? I rolled a 12.
A 12. Okay. So, um, he dodges and is able to disappear and move back. He learned the last time how far your spell could go, and so he dodges and reappears out of range. Bjorn, Bjorn looks at Vhonn and says, "Have you been here the entire time? Like how long? How long have you been here?" And Vhonn responds, "After Ragnarok, he got stuck in Land of the Dark Elves and unable to leave, unable to go in between the realms. He eventually conquered and became king of all the Dark Elves." So that's what he meant when he says, "Now you guys are stuck here in his world," because he doesn't know how to leave or escape. And he is the king of the Dark Elves.
Well, that's no good.
Vhonn then looks to Bjorn and then looks at all of you guys and says, uh, "I don't care how you guys do it, but find your way out or I'll kill you for trespassing." And then he disappears.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck, I wanted to kill him!
You're probably gonna get a chance to later.
um, so you guys are in the land of Svarfaham, and you're kind of like in the middle of the town, the land, I guess. There's nothing really around. Dark elves don't really come out much. Um, Basically,
Wait a second, are the dark elves introverts?
Am
yes,
I a dark elf in real life?
since uh since Ragnarok, yes. They're very crafty. They stay in the shadows. Dark elves are they're basically dwarves is what they really are. They're like they're like the ancestors of the Midgard dwarves.
But what are we? Where are we? Like where are we supposed to start right now? Like
I'm
what can
so
we even do?
confused.
Anywhere. I mean, you guys can wander around or look for something, or you guys are just kind of like Vaughn just kind of left you there. And so You guys can try to find Vhonn. I would suggest you try to find Vhonn. And
I don't trust your suggestion.
you don't trust
Neither
my.
do I.
So, I mean, Vhonn is the king of the land. And he may not know how to get out, but he is probably the most familiar with the land. So if you guys can talk him into helping you, or um, or you can try to find your
None of
own
us
way
have
out.
the charisma to even be able to talk him into that, except for maybe Natalie, and she's too gosh darn rude and too bloodthirsty to do it, so we have no chance of making him do
Do I
anything.
still have my cat?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
your,
Yes!
yeah.
and you guys have your weapons now. So, Natalie, you've gotten your bow when you're in the arena. Um, Thlodden, you have both of your axes now.
Finally.
Ooh. And I'll say that you picked up your staff, your javelin after Vaughn disappears. Oh no, never mind. You threw that. You threw your javelin at Thlodden, and he tried to shove it up Vaughn's butt. Last episode. So you have your javelin. So everyone has their weapons. Uh huh.
In this town, do they have like currency?
Yes. They
Okay,
use
I would like to know where the wealthiest person in this town lives.
that
Are you
would be
gonna rob him?
No, I have a more sinister plan in mind.
Oh,
the wealthiest person in the town would be Vaughn.
Okay, except for Vaughn then.
um, let's see. Roll perception.
I rolled a 9, but my passive perception is 14.
Okay. So you can't tell who is in fact the richest or the wealthiest, but you guys can see the biggest looking house. Um, and it is not far from you guys. It's like up the hill. You guys can see like this. I don't want to say huge, but it's huge for a dwarf. You know. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck off!
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge for a dwarf. So yeah, you guys see this this big giant hobbit hole kind of on the top of the hill.
So, wait, it's inside of a hill? Or is it like, because
It's
you
on
said
top of
Hobbit Hole?
it's on top of a hill. It like starts like there's like the hill and like it like starts in the hill like a hobbit hole, but like the house comes up through the hill.
Okay, uh, I just have one question then. Is the currency like metal coins, or is it like
Um,
paper
they
bills?
deal in the same currency, sort of silver and gold. Um, and they also have uh like another form of currency. It's like a copper stone. But I don't think you guys have any of that. That's just
Uh,
dark elf
I would
currency.
like to to go up to this house as close as I can possibly get.
Okay, are you going alone or is the group going with you? Are you guys going with
I
him?
think it would be better if I went alone for this.
Okay. All right. So roll stealth.
I don't think that's my best ability, personally.
Considering how clumsy you have been in the past, I would say probably not.
It's a fucking 5.
Maybe you guys
For
should have
fuck's
sent.
sake.
Maybe you guys should have sent Lyra. Okay, so you roll a 5. You make your way to the hill. Did you want to go to the top of the hill or go to the bottom?
It's like to the wall of the building, so I can like touch the wall. That's all I want.
Okay, so you go up to the side of this house, and you touch the side, and as you touch it, you see like you kind of like start to sink into the house. The grassy hill is not grass; it is in fact like moss.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you kind of like sort of like sink into it, but don't let you back up.
This is just great. This is great. Okay.
Is it now?
I would like to look for a flint rock.
Okay.
You want to
Maniac.
look for a flint rock.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, roll perception.
Oh, please, may the gods be good. Wait, I'm gonna actually use like a real die for this shit. This is ceremonial. This has to be right.
I'm guessing that like Lillith is on track of what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing.
Yep, I know.
I'm guessing.
I think I know exactly what he's gonna do.
I think he's gonna burn the house down, but
I got wait. What do I have in? It was a perception, right?
yes.
My perception is +4, and I got a 12, so that's a 16.
Whew, okay. You are along the front of the house. You can see there's a fireplace set up, like a makeshift built fireplace. And there are my mind is drawing a blank right now. The stones that you're looking for, there are a few of them by the fireplace.
If there's a fireplace, I can just grab like a stick and put it in the fire, and boom, I can spread the fire.
It's not, no, the fire is not lit. It's like a.
Oh,
it's a
okay,
fire,
okay, never
it's
mind.
A fire pit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just grab a flintstone and walk over to the currently unlit house.
Currently, okay.
Still intact house.
Yes. And
Such a shame.
Such a shame.
Such a beautiful house. Such a beautiful house.
Okay. Okay, so you go back to the house and do what? I'm guessing you try to light it with the flintstone.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay. So roll survival. What is that under?
Wisdom, I think, but it's a separate category as well.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, roll survival.
Plus
17.
A
four,
17
21.
plus 4, so that's a 21.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so in one single stroke of the flintstone, you
Good that you clarified that it was a stroke of the flintstone.
yeah yeah with one single stroke of the flintstone, you spark the side of the house, and it is quickly up in flames.
I would like to run and hide, like, behind something that's not gonna burn. Is that
Okay.
possible?
Yes, roll stealth.
8.
An 8. Okay, the nearest thing that you can hide behind is a fallen tree.
Fair enough, I guess I'll go with that one.
So you run and hide behind a fallen tree.
Because that won't catch on fire.
Yeah, sure it won't.
And the guy comes out. The owner of this house, comes out in a panic and is like trying to put out the fire. He doesn't have much to put out the fire with, but he's trying to put out the fire.
Is he close to succeeding?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, so tell me if he's close to succeeding so I know if I have to kill him.
Okay. That's gonna be the end of your turn right there.
Yeah.
So you guys see the house on the hill, or the hill house.
I'm just looking like,
like
what the fuck?
is Thladen doing right now? Okay, so do you guys want to
Yep.
do anything, or do you guys want to sit back and let him?
No, I'm gonna see how this turns out.
Okay. What about you?
Same.
Okay. So this dark elf comes out and is putting out, or trying to put out the fire, but it's too big on the side of his house. The whole house isn't on fire, but the entire side of his house is on fire. And so he goes back in and he starts grabbing all of these sharp weapons that he made. And then he starts,
Oh no, he doesn't.
he starts to go out and look for who started this fire. And so
Can I start singing "We Didn't Start a Fire" by Billy Joel?
Oh my god, that's the best idea I've ever heard.
Okay, yeah. Yes, and for that, to roll charisma.
I'm gonna. It's an 8. I rolled an 18, and I have a +1. 19, so they are
19.
very impressed about my singing.
Yeah.
They are convinced it wasn't us.
They at least are distracted. And they turn to see where this singing is coming from. This this very ironically suspicious singing.
It immediately went into my mind when you said, like, they're gonna look who started the fire.
We didn't start a fire, but Billy Joel.
We didn't start a fire.
It wasn't us, it was somebody else.
The dark elf starts to wander down the hill and towards you guys. So what do you guys want to do? Or Thladen, what do you want to do?
I would like to run into the house and steal all his stuff while he's distracted.
Okay.
Preferably like stuff that would be damaged after the fire, like valuable paintings and stuff. And I'll leave the gold and shit for now, because I'll just loot that later when the place burned down.
Okay.
That was my game plan all along, just burn it down and take the gold.
Roll dexterity.
You just love making...
You like making dexterous moves, alright? It's not my fault.
10.
Okay. So you are able to run in, and the top of the house, the fire has spread from the side of the house to the top of the house, and the walls and ceiling are starting to fall down and cave in. On the inside, you can see things like a kitchen and a living room, a dining area. There's not much of value. There's a small purse on the table, and there's not much of value. He's a well, as most dark elves are, they're crafty people, so they're most of them are blacksmiths or builders. So there's not much in the house as much as the house itself is worth, but there's like a medium-sized purse on the table.
I guess I'll grab the purse, and then I think my turn should be over.
Okay. Do you guys want to do anything as this dark elf is walking towards you? He's
Can I threaten him with my cat?
Yeah.
roll intimidation.
Yeah, but I rolled a 13 fact because you told me to roll intimidation instead.
She got a 13.
They got a 2, so they are very frightened and startled by the giant feline that you are on. He says, who are you and what do you want? And he's like, please don't hurt me. Don't feed me to your giant cat.
Well, I just don't want him to get closer to us.
Okay, so he stops. He's about 10 feet from you guys. So you guys basically like have him like scared.
Ooh, scary.
Scary,
Thaladin,
spooky skeleton.
what do you want to do next? You're in this burning house that is.
I want to
About
quickly
to-
run into the kitchen and grab the silverware.
Okay, so you run into the kitchen and you grab the silverware.
And then I bolt out of the house.
Okay, and roll for dexterity.
Alrighty then. 13.
13. Okay, you successfully exit the house. As you exit,
Hi.
you get about like 3 or 4 feet from the house, and the whole thing comes crashing, burning down, and makes like a loud rumble in the background. This the dark elf that lived there turns around to see his house crumbling, and he sees you like running from the house.
Oh, no.
Then,
I would like to run into the forest and see if I can get him to follow me so I can kill him out there.
okay, so you run. He sees you run out of the house and run into the forest, and he says, "Oh my God, my house!" He like kind of like falls to his knees and starts to cry,
Ah, pussy.
but he's too afraid to move because Lyra has this giant cat that he was threatened with.
Can I just like be like, if you move, I'll make him attack.
Yeah, you can say that if you want.
I don't think you need to say that.
Yeah,
I
don't
think he's
you-
already pissed his
yeah,
pants.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Nice. Then I can just leave the cat there. And be like, okay, bye.
Okay.
See ya.
You're gonna leave the cat there?
No, I love my cat. I don't want to leave him.
So as the smoke can be seen through the town, you guys start to hear marching coming to you,
Oh shit.
and
Oh.
I'm glad I ran into the forest because you guys
so
are
Thaladin-
fucked.
Can I
Thaladin-
jump can I also jump on the cat and we just run?
What do you mean? It's my cat.
Yeah,
Oh my
we
God.
just on the cat.
Oh yeah, never mind. Can I like pick her up and run away?
Yes. So in order for that to happen, you guys both need to roll for dexterity, and you guys both have to get over a 10.
Oh, thank God. Thank God for the +2.
What'd you get?
Natalie got 23.
I got a 23.
Oh, nice.
An 11.
Oh, you rolled an 11. Okay.
You rolled a 2.
You guys are able. Lillith is able to jump
Ooh.
up, and Lyra is able to grab on and help you pull up, and you guys jump on the three-headed feline and ride off. Where do you guys ride off to?
We run off through the forest where Frodin are. And
For
then
the last time, it's not Thorin, it's Tharin.
So and there used to be an ass. I used to run past him and let him be on his own because he started this shit.
You guys are just gonna throw me under the bus, basically.
Yeah,
So
When
guys
you go
ride
to
into
hell-
the forest.
Just know that you deserved it.
I know.
You guys ride into the forest, past Thaladin, and keep going, right?
Yep.
He needs a
Wait, can I throw my chain at Thorin to grab? I'm not gonna leave him behind.
Oh, Lilith, you throw your chain down and passing. Roll dexterity, which you have a +2 in. Hopefully your +2 can balance out Thlauden's -1, because he
Is
has
it
to
really
roll for
not letting me roll again?
Thlauden, you need to roll for dexterity also.
Yeah, well, I rolled an 11. And that's with my +2.
I got a 16, but I have -1, so it's a 15.
Okay, so as they ride by, Lilith drops her chain. Luckily, because Thlauden was able to grab onto the chain and not the blade, he grabs on and is pulled up. I just realized that you guys left Bjorn.
I don't care about Bjorn anymore.
Wow.
He can handle himself.
So Bjorn.
Can I go back and get Bjorn?
No, Bjorn is running back. Is running behind.
Can you pick him up though? Like, I don't want him to run off.
He's really big. Good
Yeah,
luck
he's
picking
probably.
him up.
He's
No, but I get that he can get himself.
No, he's
That he
probably,
can get himself, like.
he's probably too heavy to ride with you guys on the back of this feline. But he's quick. He's big. So
Yeah.
So you guys are running through the forest, and the house is burned down because Thlauden is an arsonist. And
No, I'm just a businessman.
a businessman. There was no business conducted.
I made lots
burglary.
of money.
That was burglary. You Bilbo Baggins.
There's a fine line between burglary and business.
So, you guys run through the woods. It wasn't a very thick woods. It was very short. And coming out of the end of the woods, you guys come across this giant bridge. And there's a giant bridge leading to a castle or temple, sort of. So what do you guys wish to do?
Can I burn down the castle?
No!
Or is it made out of stone?
The castle is made out of stone and metal.
Is it like covered in moss or anything that's flammable?
No, it's not.
Okay, never mind then.
The castle is quite indestructible. Built by the town.
Is that a challenge?
A bit.
Don't! Can I roll for investigation and see if I find something in the castle?
Well, you guys are across the bridge right now, so you guys all wish to cross the bridge?
Oh, why not?
Yes. Okay. You guys get halfway across, and the marching and the footsteps you guys heard are getting closer and louder. And you guys see that behind you are the Dark Elf army. In the
Can I?
what?
No, sorry, finish.
Yeah, you guys see at the end of the bridge where you guys just came from is a small squadron of the Dark Elf army. It's about 30 Dark Elf soldiers.
You call that small?
Yeah,
Right?
that's small. That's like an army, like a.
They are small.
Yeah, that too. So they are at the end of the bridge, telling you to stop, and the castle is on the other end of the bridge in front of you. And as they're telling you to stop, a giant ripple black hole opens up behind you, and so you guys can continue to go to the castle, or you guys can go through this black hole.
Ooh.
Well, actually, roll initiative.
Oh.
You guys know the drill. And stop switching
I
places.
I got a 4.
I got a 9. Hey, 13. 13. I forgot my plus 4.
Yes, 6.
Okay. So, the same order as last time. Bjorn rolled an 18.
Then Bjorn is before me.
Yeah.
So Bjorn sees this portal open up, and he has a flashback.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And he has
This
a
cannot be
flashback.
good.
And the flashback is the story that I told you guys before in the beginning of this episode. You know,
Yeah.
of like Ivar and Frode. And so
Frodo.
he has that that flashback, and like kind of like doesn't move.
So basically,
It is Lyra's turn.
he's frozen in place.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's conscious.
Push him through the hole.
Like when you're. That's actually not a bad idea. That's probably the best idea you've had so far, and you have a pretty good idea.
It's better than my Billy Joel song.
You know what? I would have to agree that that probably is the best idea you've had.
I just have one thing that would make this idea even better. Use entangle and use the roots to throw him in.
That would be decent payback for him knocking you out in the arena.
Do it.
It's not my turn.
Never mind then.
It's Lyra's turn.
So I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, the portal could be an escape. So,
It could be.
are you guys gonna jump?
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna fucking send it.
Are you, Maven?
This time I am.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to jump in.
I like how. Okay, so you guys have all decided to jump in. Okay,
Yeah.
I like how it was more of a group decision this time than getting split up. So you guys are learning.
Yeah, but like I know how we did that last time.
Yeah,
But
I'm proud of you that you guys like
and
took a moment to
through the hole.
stop. Yeah, so you guys so you guys
And I'm going to bring my cat.
you guys push Bjorn through.
I'm use entangle and I throw
Okay.
Bjorn through the portal.
Okay, so Lyra jumps first. Lillith uses entangle and throws Bjorn in, and then jumps herself. And then Thrain, you jump.
Yes.
Or
That's my last spell
Yeah.
slot. For
Yeah.
now.
Worth
okay.
it.
So I guess really you guys ride the lion, tiger, jaguar into the hole, and Lilith uses entangle to grab Bjorn and go into the hole also.
Yeet.
Okay,
If there's a hole, there's a goal.
so you guys go through the hole, and everything is like wonky and moving fast again. Yeah, Bjorn comes out first, and then on top of him, Lilith, and then Thrain, and then Lyra, and then the three-headed lion and tiger. So you guys.
So the tiger crushes us all.
No, the tiger lands like, kind of like, on the side of you guys.
Oh, okay.
Lilith lands on Bjorn, and Lyra and Thrain kind of like land like right in front of where the tiger landed.
Alrighty then.
So you guys can roll for initiative or.
I rolled a 21. I rolled an 11.
Rolled a 4.
Heck yeah.
And Bjorn rolled a 1.
I don't even know where. Like, can I just like look around to see if I know where we are?
Yes, roll perception.
No. 13.
Okay. You're looking around and you can see. You guys are like outside of a village, but not a village that you guys have seen before. It looks like Midgard, but you're unsure.
Are we back?
It looks like Midgard, but you're unsure.
If we're back, I'm pissed.
And yeah, you guys. So, in front of you, about 100 feet away, you can see like the beginning, the edge of a town, the edge of a village, a very small village. And behind you is like a trail, a road leading off into the forest. So like outside. So you're outside of some village.
I wanna investigate the village to see if we wanted there.
Okay. Lyra opts to investigate the village. Everyone, you gonna go by yourself, or you guys gonna go with her?
I want to go
We'll
by
go.
myself because I want to try to sell the silverware.
I will go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I roll a 9. For
Oh,
investigation.
wait! I just realized I never checked what was in the purse. I just grabbed it and ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
What's in? I would like to open it and check what's in there.
Okay. I'll give you your high. You have a +4 on Constitution, so roll Constitution. What did you roll?
23.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
did you forget to push the button again?
Perhaps.
So you open the bag, and a bunch of spiders crawl out. After the spiders crawl out, you can see that it is 7,000 silver and 3 gold.
What's the exchange rate from silver to gold?
100,000.
Damn.
So you've got 3 gold in there.
So 307,000 silver, if essentially.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, you're pretty rich. Like one gold bar is pretty rare in Midgard. So
Yeah.
not
can I
many
just-
people have gold.
I guess so.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys all go into the village. It's very small. You can see, it's very small and unguarded.
Sounds interesting so far.
And there's not much. Most of the people that live here are dwarves. You have some dwarves. You have some and elves are like the two races that live there. It's just dwarves and elves the entire town, and you see there is it's very small, maybe 100 people, and you can see from end to end the entire village. So it's basically like 3 or 4 roads, and they all kind of
I've
like
been
go into like
expecting
a circle.
you.
The village is like a circle like that, you know, and there's like inside the circle there's like 4 roads with like you know, places and houses and stuff, you know. So you guys can see going again, you can see like the signs that tell you where the bar is and where the general store is, and they have a banking system, and then they have like other stores like jewelry, uh, pots and pans and stuff like that.
Okay, like, where would the best place to sell my silverware be? Would that be in the jewelry store, or where would that be?
Um, I would say probably the jewelry store maybe for value, um, and or maybe the pottery store where like they sell dishes and stuff.
Okay.
I want to see if there's a store we can buy weapons at or something.
A store that you can what?
A weapon store.
A weapon store. No, there's no weapon store there.
Dead.
What a puny town.
Shooting down. Yeah, there's no like. They didn't even have like a defense system or anything.
I
what
want to be the
system?
ruler of this town.
Defense system.
I wish to
Oh,
conquer.
defense.
Yeah.
Are there shops? Are there shops at all?
Yeah.
You want to go clothes shopping?
Yeah, there's
I
shop.
want to go what shopping?
What kind
Clothes
of shop?
shopping.
What kind of shop are you looking for?
Heck yeah. I don't know. There's no weapon shop. Is there a supply store?
Yes, depending on what you're looking for. So they have like jewelry or valuables. They like pottery, like dishes and stuff like that. There's a clothing store. There's a bar, or like a tavern, and there's like dining. There's a and there's an inn, like a hotel.
This town is worthless.
Yeah, kinda. But you might be able to get information. I should hint at, since none of you guys even care to ask where you are.
Maybe we can go to like the bar or the inn, so we can go ask people.
Go get drunk.
Also, yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright. Did you want to do something, Thladen, or are you going to go to the bar also?
I'll just go to the jewelry shop real quick and see what I can get for my silverware, and then I'll join them at the bar. Because we haven't eaten in a while, so I guess a good idea would be to get some food at the bar.
It's been at least a day. A very long, crazy day. Go to, like I said, if this is the town and these are the streets, you guys go to the bar, which is like on this street right here. And Thladen goes to this street right here to the jewelry. So Thladen, you go into the jewelry shop, and you see it's like they have jewelry, they have like fine expensive things. It's like an expensive shop. It's not really like just jewelry, you know.
Do they have like anything that catches my eye?
Well, the entire shop is like diamonds and everything, like things made out of silver and things that have like gems and diamonds in it.
I have a really quick question.
Uh-huh.
Is this building made out of wood? Okay. You said that there was poor defenses.
Yes. I mean,
Don't you dare!
like, but like,
I would. And there are no types of guards anywhere, and nobody has weapons or anything.
There's no weapon store.
yeah, there's
so
no
I
weapons,
think
so yeah, you're correct. But remember, it is a town full of dwarves and elves.
That makes sense.
I'm not sure if that's gonna change your mind or anything, but I mean, you'd be slaughtering your own people if you guys choose to torment this town. Yeah, so you see this this elvish lady, right? She looks middle aged, sort of, about the age of Lilith, and
Am I middle aged?
sort of. I mean, you're like 125, right? But that's
I
like
don't remember.
for an elf, that's like middle aged. Aren't you elvish?
Uh huh.
Yeah. And she welcomes you in and asks, how are you? And are you a traveler?
I answer politely by saying, yes, I am a traveler, I am doing fine, and I would like to sell this silverware.
Okay. So you dump out your silverware on a counter, and she is completely shocked. She's never seen this type of silverware before. She's never strange, old-looking silverware. Um, and well, she's never seen this type of silverware in person. She's seen pictures and read about it in books, but never seen this type of silverware in person. And she asks you where you got it from.
I guess I'll just say it was my grandmother's or something. I don't want to admit to her that I stole it from someone.
Okay.
Well, I burnt their house down.
Well, I mean, she's not gonna. She said she looks at you kind of funny, and like knows you're lying, but ignores it and asks, "How much do you want for them?" Don't
I tell her that
forget-
I think that one gold piece would be a fair price.
Um. Okay.
I don't know how much this shit is worth, so I'll just like shoot high and see if she brings me down.
Yeah. Neither does she. And roll persuasion.
A 13.
She looks at the silverware and says, "I'll go 85,000."
I say, would you settle for 93,000 silver?
Okay, roll persuasion again.
15.
Okay. Okay, she settles at 93,000.
Yay!
And you guys struck the deal. Yes, you are a very rich man right now.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you are ballin', is what we say. Lilith and Lyra and Bjorn are at the bar. You guys walk in, and it's couple elves, a lot of dwarves, and the bartenders there are dwarven women.
Can I try to seduce one of the dwarven women? Like on the bartenders?
Yes, roll charisma.
5! Oh, you fucking miserable son of a bitch! A nat 1 plus 4. Oh my god, you poor bastard.
She rolled a 5. Wow. So yeah, okay. You walk up to the bar, and you kind of like do like a hair flip, and you're like, "Hey girl, do sex with me," and she slaps you in the face and walks away.
That's just like the average experience of males hitting.
Yeah,
on females.
basically that is the average experience. Bjorn, Lilith, what do you want to do anything?
There were also elves, you said, right?
Yes, there's a decent amount of elves in there as well.
I want to go and look around, see if I can find a group of elves to talk to.
Okay, roll perception.
18.
18. You look to the back corner, and you can see sitting at a round table kind of like a round booth. A group of elves of 5 male and 3 female elves.
Yes.
Okay.
Approaching them with romantic intentions.
Romantic intentions. Okay.
Approach.
Yeah. So you approach the elven group. You walk up to the table and say, "Hello, can I join you guys?"
Yeah.
And they greet you and welcome you.
Merp.
Mar- they greet you and they welcome you in Elvish. So like they only speak Elvish.
Well, I also speak Elvish. So
Yes. They introduce themselves. Their names are unimportant, but so like they introduce themselves and ask you where you're from. Sure.
yeah, I will tell them I'm a traveler. My place of living is not important.
Okay.
Just like their names.
All right. Is there anything that you want to ask them or?
I would like to ask them where I am. I'm a traveler. I would like to know what the town is called where I am.
They tell you that you are in the small village of Troydon. They are very, very small. They don't have a military at all, and they've it's kind
Good for
of
Thorin to know.
it's huh
Good for Thorin to know.
yeah, and it's
They don't have an army.
yeah, they have it is a group of elves and dwarves living together with no ruler, no king. They have like a basic set of morals and laws, but there's no like ruler. Everyone just kind of like lives peacefully, you know?
Just exists.
Yeah. So everyone
Wait,
just,
wait, wait, wait. They're living peacefully. We can't
Yeah.
have that. We're gonna have
We
to fix
can't.
this.